When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. Failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you are not innovating enough. Persistence is very important. You should not give up unless you are forced to give up. Some people don't like change, but you need to embrace change if the alternative is disaster. Life is too short for long-term grudges. If you get up in the morning and think the future is going to be better, it is a bright day. The first step is to establish that something is possible. Then probability will occur. I think it is possible for ordinary people to choose to be extraordinary. You shouldn't do things differently just because they're different. They need to be better. If you're trying to create a company, it's like baking a cake. You have to have all the ingredients in the right proportion. Great companies are built on great products. Don't confuse schooling with education. I didn't go to Harvard, but the people that work for me did. Brand is just a perception, and perception will match reality over time. Constantly think about how you could be doing things better and questioning yourself. I think that's the single best piece of advice. Constantly think about how you could be doing things better and questioning yourself. Work like hell. I mean, you just have to put in 80 to 100-hour weeks every week. I think it is possible for ordinary people to choose to be extraordinary. Patience is a virtue, and I'm learning patience. It's a tough lesson. You want to be extra rigorous about making the best possible thing you can. Find everything that's wrong with it and fix it. Seek negative feedback, particularly from friends. Any product that needs a manual to work is broken. I think we have a duty to maintain the light of consciousness to make sure it continues into the future. You have to say, well, why did it succeed where others did not? The path to the CEO's office should not be through the CFO's office, and it should not be through the marketing department. It needs to be through engineering and design. If something is important enough, even if the odds are against you, you should still do it. I don't create companies for the sake of creating companies, but to get things done. I think it is possible for ordinary people to choose to be extraordinary. The key test for an acronym is to ask whether it helps or hurts communication. I think we learn more from the mistakes of others. It's okay to have your eggs in one basket as long as you control what happens to that basket. I think it is possible for ordinary people to choose to be extraordinary.